uniforms with the white numbers. Far side on top. Nothing. But we saw that earlier tonight in the JV game where the Cheesemakers lost 67-57. I don't expect them to lose a lot of games this year, but they certainly got beat tonight. Conklin looks right, goes right.
Well, just looking at these two teams, they match up height-wise almost identical.
Pass inside, kicks out, baseline. Torland, 15-footer, no good. Bartline, offside rebound. He's going to outlet, no, run himself. Right down to the middle of the floor. Oldenkamp, left side, traveled, no call. Rebound, he missed the lay-in on the far side, goes to Newport. Newport, outlet to Conklin. Top of the key, they move right away. Conklin going to drive. Inside, tough shot with a left hand, no good. Bartline high in the air for the rebound. Outlet to Begin. Begin, lose it, could have double dribbled, no call. Top of the key goes. Free throw line, jumper on the way. Begin, no good. It's a long rebound this time. Whistle foul over the back is going to be on Newport, Eddie Crow. So Eddie Crow is going to pick up the foul. And it'll be Cheesemakers ball underneath. We're getting a bad feedback here, but as Landon's got a radio on, you hear a bad buzz on there? Is there some? Okay, we're on cell phone tonight. We had trouble with our line, and for some reason, returning the favor are the Cubs. Both teams look a little jittery here to start with, not taking care of things real well. I think we finally got rid of our buzz. That's a good thing. On top with the ball, Begin to Keener. Keener goes low post, right side to Oldenkamp. Tough shot on the run, no good, but Keener with a follow lays it in. Tied at 5. First tie of the ball game. Blocking foul going to be on Oldenkamp, and I believe that'll be 2 on him. Both of them, yeah. Warner up quickly to talk to Oldenkamp and talk about what he did, or more importantly, didn't do, and using the sideline there to cut it off. 4:53 left to play. First period. Newport with the ball. Ginger stands up ready to come in, and Oldenkamp almost picked up foul number 3. Jumper right side, no good. Offside rebound comes down to Bartline again. Bartline out of backcourt with a left-handed dribble. Top of the key, left side to Oldenkamp. Oldenkamp was open, then didn't shoot it, threw it away, but the ball comes loose out to Begin. Cheesemakers control. Johnny bounce pass left side to Oldenkamp. Oldenkamp back out to Bartline. Bartline going to drive, hangs, tries to pass, baseline, throws it away, picked up by Torland. Bartline is about 6 feet away, straight on. Should have taken the shot. Instead, tried to dish. 5-5 score on top. Conklin, long 3 this time. Set shot is good. Conklin hits his second 3 of the ball game. Down the floor, Wetzel. Begin to answer for 3. Good, and we're tied at 8.
It's a basket for basket.
4 minutes left. First period.
Travel. Yeah, there we go.
And the Cheesemakers will get the ball back with 3:56 left to play in the first period.
Well, it looks like we came out with a little bit better energy tonight.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, pushing the ball down the court better and applying a little defensive pressure as well.
Again, missing that school and the whole storm issue and all that certainly took its toll last week on the energy level. Bartline crossover move. Free throw extended jumper.
And
scores!
good.
And he's fouled. Nice jumper by Andrew Bartline. Cheesemakers take the 10-8 lead.
Well, he just elevates so well. Even though the guy defended the play well, cut him off, went up with him. Andrew was taller than him when he elevated.
Andrew elevates as well as anybody around.
Yeah, from a flat-footed dead stop.
Yep. So Bartline goes to the line trying to complete the three-point play. 3:44 left first period. 10-8, make it 11-8 Cheesemakers. Back-to-back three-point plays for the Cheesemakers. One the new way, one the old-fashioned way. Begin picks up a foul as he chased down Conklin, and now Keenert is on the floor. And that's not good because he's not a guy you can afford to lose. And it looks, can't tell exactly what's hurting there. Again, not exactly sure, but Blaine will be okay. He'll stay in the ball game. And Newport will bring it out near side. Begin picks up his first personal foul to go with Oldenkamp's 2 as Oldenkamp sat down and Ginger in the ball game. Conklin steps in. Cheesemakers a little more aware of his shooting ability from the top of the key now. Gives it up, gets it back. Conklin looks, goes left. Palmer, long three. It is no good. Ball is tipped out. Bartline comes down. 2-on-1 break. Bartline, Keenert, left side, stops, plays it up and in. He wanted to jam it, didn't quite get high enough. Oh, a blocking foul going to be on Begin in backcourt.
Man, that's his second.
Tough break for the Cheesemakers. As Begin's going to get number 2. He thought it was a charge, and if anybody could pick up a charge, it'd be Tyler Conklin. But the call went in Newport's way, and so Begin's going to have to sit down, and Taylor Bloom will come in.
You know, it's funny. I watched Conklin during warm-ups. I just saw him. He was one of those guys taking a bunch of outside shots, and I thought, well, that doesn't fit very well, but he's already proven he can make them.
Well, and he looks like he'd be a low-post player, just blocking you down there. But he has certainly shown he has basketball skill as well. Left side, Conklin eyes. He looks cross court. Keenert now going to play a wing as Bartline in the middle. Conklin for 3. Hits again.
3 for 3 out there.
13-11. Cheesemakers by 2. Conklin has 9 of the 11. Backdoor. Bartline. Two-hand jam from under the bucket. Straight up and down. He put it down hard. And the Cheesemakers get the ball back. Or excuse me, get the lead 15-11 as Andrew Bartline on a baseline pass, one step and flushed it with authority. Pass out on top, tipped away. Oh, late call and a whistle, and that's going to get some hollering. Boy, as the Cheesemakers thought they had the ball broke loose, but the foul's going to be called on Bloom, I believe. Maybe it's on Wetzel.
Well, that's one of those, if you're going to make that, you got to make it when it happens, not after the ball's loose and you're heading the other end of the court.
Yeah, that was way too slow. It's going to be Wetzel on the foul, his first. 5th team foul against Tillamook. 2:16 left, first period. Right side, Crow down the lane. Traveled, no call. Into the baseline, wrap around, loose outside, picked off. Wetzel, sideline right, going to run the floor. Stop and shoot from 8. Off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Newport. Newport out of backcourt, throws right side, picked off by Ginger. Ginger with the ball on the left wing. To the floor, left side, Wetzel. Wetzel, crossover, hack, no call. Wetzel comes up with it. No, it's going to be Conklin comes up with it. And these guys are real close to losing complete control here in the first quarter.
We're 6 minutes into the game.
Cheesemakers get it back on a turnover after they turned it over and what should have been a foul.
Boy, this looks like a fourth quarter scramble, and here it is in the first quarter.
15-11. Cheesemakers with a 4-point lead, under 2 minutes left, first period. Taylor Bloom running the point guard, left side, goes cross court to Wetzel. Jason with the ball on the right wing. Cheesemakers a little stagnant right now, Begins sitting on the bench. On top, Bloom. Bloom looking cutter inside
Keener. Can't find him. Off to Wetzel. Wetzel at the elbow. Jumps it up from 15. Left it short. Got his own rebound. Puts it up again from 15. Rattles it in and out. No good. Tipped up once, twice. Newport comes down with the ball. First rebound by Iverson. Iverson outlets left side. Torland baseline. Feeds inside. Picked off Keener. Lead pass. Bloom. 2-on-1 down the lane. Has it checked, but it goes right to Wetzel. He missed the shot. Bartline gets the rebound, and he's fouled by Iverson.
Wetzel needs to find a different spot to shoot from. He's shot from that exact same spot the last 4 times.
And he hasn't hit a shot yet.
He hit the three-pointer, but that 4-footer he can't quite make.
15-11. Cheesemakers lead by 4. That'll be the 3rd team foul against Newport. Tillamook will have it out underneath their own basket. Conklin grabbing his shorts, trying to suck some air out of this gym. Bartline on the right wing with the ball. Left side step, crossover, baseline. Ginger, 18-footer, good. Just inside the 3-point line.
Ginger, rainbow shot.
Kind of a set shot. Cross court, Torland. He's fouled by Ginger. Didn't get there quite in time. Cheesemaker fans might not like that, but Newport fans would have hollered louder if it had gone the other way. 17-11, 6-team foul. Going to be shooting one-on-one is Newport from here on out. Just into the ball game is Eric Seifert. Seifert is 5'7". That's on the program. He may not be that tall.
That's a generous 5'7".
Inside Torland, free throw line jumper from 15. It's no good. Ginger with a rebound. Quick outlet to Wetzel. Wetzel running the sideline break on the right side. Into the corner to Keener. Down the lane he goes. Takes it to the hole. He's hacked. No call. Ball comes out to Newport. Oh, my. Good, strong move by Keener to the bucket. Didn't get the whistle. To the baseline. Double team. Triple team. Jump ball. Possession arrow. Tillamook way. Tillamook can get it back on the turnover. Turnover number 7.
It's a little frantic out there.
It's a lot frantic.
I'd be curious to see whether this pace stays, because both teams are kind of wanting to push it and scramble around out there.
If this pace stays, the guys at the end of the bench better be ready.
That's right.
Bartline, right wing with a 6-point lead and 15 seconds left to play in the first period. Off to Bloom. Bloom trying to set up the play to Bartline on the top of the key. He goes left side, stops, hands, free throw line jumper. Ginger, 15, good! Got a generous bounce off the cable, and the Cheesemakers lead by 8. Down the floor, ball tipped away, and that's the end of the first period of play. It's 19-11. Tillamook, after 1, will be back in 1. Start the second period.
Boy, Conklin accounted for 9 of their 11 points with those 3-pointers.
Got to keep a hand on him. He gets the ball, pump fake outside. Seifert gets it down the lane, step through, throws up a wild shot. Torland tries to follow, can't get the tip. Cheesemakers come out with a rebound. It's Begin back into the ball game, left side, tipped out of bounds by Newport. It'll be Tillamook ball. Good minutes in that first quarter by Dan Ginger, his best minutes of the year.
Yeah, looked good. Got a couple of rebounds, made both of his shots. Really contributed.
Ginger with the ball underneath his own basket, out to Begin. Begin back to Ginger in the corner. Step fake, drive through. He's tripped. Holy smokes, that call was made. That was the AT&T long-distance call of the night, because the official right in front of it sucked on his whistle. The other guy blew, and it was from about 35 feet away. When the benefit of the Cheesemakers on the tripping call. Tillamook gets it, and they'll bring it in. 4th team foul against Newport. Begin left side. Bloom right side. No, they go left to Bartline, who hits a 3. Bartline hits a 3. Quick outlet break on the other end. Down the floor, lays it up. He missed it. Rebound over the back, foul on Newport. Cheesemakers going to get it back.
Boy, Torland's having a rough start here. Missed the layup.
And that was on a breakaway. And the Cheesemakers get it back on the over the back foul on Travis Iverson. That'll be his 2nd personal foul. I take that back. That's his first personal. You were right. I was wrong. Nope. Cheesemakers with the ball. Doubled up on the Cubs right now, 22-11. Right wing, Bartline. Pump fake. Keener, top of the key, left side, Begin. Begin looking. There's Bartline on the right wing, towing up for a longer 3. Going to leave this one short, an air ball. Rebound comes down to Iverson. The longer 3, apparently not a good idea.
Needed to step in that one step.
On top, Seifert tipped away. Begin almost had it, then almost picked up foul number 3. Didn't get the call. Right wing, Conklin.
Boy, we just look so much more active in our zone tonight.
Oh, way, way better team right now than we were last ball game. Iverson stepped through down the lane. Tough shot, didn't get it to go. Keenert with a rebound, outlet to begin. Begin, going to run the floor on the wing, left side, baseline, wide open, 15-footer. Ginger can't get it to go. Torlin rips the rebound away from his own man. Outlet to the right wing, down the lane, stop, scoop, tough shot, no good. Rebound, Bartline, hack, no call, got the ball back. Begin, he's going to run. This is Cheesemaker style right now. Taylor Bloom, right wing from 15, no good. Ginger from the backside, stopped. Oh, he's fouled, and there's the call. He'll shoot two. Ginger should have caught it and taken it right back up, but he collected himself, got a dribble, and now Newport wants timeout. 22-11, Tillamook, 6:13 left in the first half. We'll be back in 1 minute. Welcome back to Cheesemaker Basketball. To the line goes Ginger as Dan hits the first free throw. Ginger has 5 points in the game. Cheesemakers with a 23-11 lead. Second free throw is no good. He gets 1 out of 2. 23-11 Cheesemakers. They're on a 10-0 run right now.
Right, Newport is 1 for 12 from the field, other than the 3 for 3 from three-point range.
Iverson misses again. Right wing Bloom going to run the ball, and it's kicked with a left foot, soccer style, out of bounds. Cheesemakers will get it back. Yeah, brutal shooting night.
Yeah, Newport can't buy a bucket other than the threes that Conklin has made.
Right wing, Begin going to shoot the three. It's long, no good. Conklin with a backside rebound. Cheesemaker's done a better job on Conklin, getting a hand in his face. Backcourt push by Bloom. Conklin went right and then jogged left, and Bloom ran over him, although he didn't run over him. He tripped him up because Conklin's about twice the size as Bloom.
I think Bloom started falling before he even made contact and just kind of tumbled into him.
Oldenkamp will come back in, and Ginger out. Bartline back in, and Bloom out.
It looked more like a clipping than it did a foul.
Good minutes there for both those substitutes, Bloom and Ginger. Cheesemaker's going 7 men deep right now. Free throw missed by Conklin. Rebound comes down to Tillamook. Wetzel to begin. Johnny, right side. Bartline, pump fake, step through. Nice move, 2. Made a little 5-footer out of it after a big head fake. 25-11. As the Cheesemakers on a 12-0 run right now.
Bartline up to 10 points on the night,
including a 2-hand jam in traffic. Conklin left side. We haven't seen many of those, and I don't know that we've seen any without a breakaway and a hurry to get up. Ball pass inside. Torlin almost lost it, got it back again, kicked it out to the right wing. Driving down the lane, stopped. Oh my! With the left hand, hits it as Eddie Crow knocks it down. 25-13, Bartline, 4-3. Missed that one. Rebound, Oldenkamp fights for the rebound, saves it back into Wetzel. Nice hustle by Oldenkamp. Oldenkamp gets it back inside. He's fouled, and he's rewarded for his hard work going out of bounds.
Nice job.
25-13, Tillamook by 12. As the Cheesemakers went on a 12-0 run, it was 13-11. The next time Newport scored it was 25-11. So the Cheesemakers, that big run there, has given themselves a cushion, although not by any ways a safe cushion. Free throw is no good by Oldenkamp.
Something that Tillamook hasn't been very good at here early this year is making free throws.
Oldenkamp, I would imagine shooting about 50% because it seems like he misses one and makes one every time he goes to the line. And this time, no different. 26-13. With the ball, Newport across the timeline. Seifert, pump fake. Conklin, eyes, waits. He'll spin left side. Torlin steps inside. Oh, he traveled, no call, but he got it to back off the glass for 2. 11-point game, 26-15. Right wing, Wetzel. Oh, he's hammered by Conklin after the shot, and they're going to call it and say he'll shoot 2. Conklin had done the same thing to Bartline on the other side. Didn't get the whistle, but Wetzel went down in a heap as Conklin blocked him out with a pretty big posterior there. And down he went, and the Cheesemakers will send Wetzel to the line to shoot 2, an 11-point lead.
Second foul on Conklin. That could be a factor.
Conklin.
Another miss at the free throw line.
Conklin hit those 3 3-pointers. Otherwise, Newport would be nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
that has been by far their biggest offensive threat.
He has 9 points out of their 15 on the first 3 shots. Free throw good. 1 out of 2 for Wetzel. Cheesemakers extend, but a soft full court pressure. Bounce pass near side. Good pressure now. Step through. Bounce pass on the left side. Jumper on the way by Crow from 15. No good. Wetzel. No. Oldenkamp rebound. Quick outlet. Keener. Left side. Oh, it was a great idea. But it got tipped away. Now backdoor pass. Conklin tips it away. Now out of bounds. It'll be Newport ball.
5th turnover for Tillamook.
Oh, that was inches away from being a highlight film material there.
Because the ball never touched the ground. It just went from pass to pass to pass.
Left side to right side to left side, and couldn't get it quite through. Baseline Torland with a reverse gets 2. Torland had a rough start, but he gets Newport to within 10. Wetzel down the lane. Begin a runner. It's no good. Rebound comes Torland. Cheesemakers a little quick on the shot that time, as their 10-point lead has certainly loosened up their confidence. 3:41 left to play in the first half. 27-17. Cheesemakers. Torland, free throw line, baseline, jumper, 15. It's no good. Torland, offside rebound, got it, laid it up, and in. That was just a bad hop, as the Cheesemakers are going to ask for timeout. Legs get tired, shots go bad.
Yep.
And the Cheesemakers playing an undefeated team in the Newport Cubs. They're 3-0. Tillamook is 1-1. But the Cheesemakers with an 8-point lead here in the first half. Keener gets it high post right wing, goes left side to begin. Newport sitting in a zone right now. Cheesemakers are on the perimeter. Looking, drives, left wing, now hands right wing to Wetzel. Wetzel back to Bartline on top. Bartline to begin, left wing again. They reverse it left to right, pump fake, top of the key. Bartline going to drive. Inside, hooking foul, going to be on Crow. And Bartline will go to the line as a 9th team foul on Newport, as they've racked him up in a hurry here in the second quarter.
3 on Crow.
And Crow, with his 3rd personal foul, I would expect will sit down here shortly, as Andrew Bartline goes to the line to shoot 1-1 for the last time. It'll be double bonus after this.
Torland's finally woke up after going 0 for 4.
Bartline misses the front end of the 1-on-1, and Conklin comes down with the ball.
Torland's made 3 field goals in a row.
Crow, right wing. They didn't get him out before the miss. Conklin gets it back on top. Wetzel extends, guards him. Cheesemakers in the man-to-man defense is stripped down the floor. Crow, right side to Torland. Torland against Keener. Oh, travels, no call, turns around and banks it off the glass for 2.
4 in a row.
27-21. Cheesemakers had a big guy go off on them last ball game. Having the same thing in Torland here in the second half. Bartline down the lane, throws it away. 27-21. The 13-point lead has been cut to 6 with 2:12 left, as Oldenkamp's going to sit down. Ginger will check back in. This next 2 minutes critical to the Cheesemakers, that they can stop the bleeding here and get things turned around the way they had them going early here in the second quarter.
Yeah, right now when it gets to the half-court set, we look a little confused. When we're on the run, we're okay.
Cheesemakers stay in the man-to-man. Down the lane, hacked away, but it goes right to Newport. Hands off. Now Conklin going to drive and shoot from 15. He missed it. Keener can't control on the long rebound, so Torland comes down with it. Newport controls. Conklin, hands right side, gives it up, gets it back to the free throw line. Inside, turning Luther. He can't get anything, so he kicks it back out. Ashford on the right side with the ball, just into the ball game. Back on top to Luther, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, tipped out of bounds, going to be Cheesemaker ball. Boy, they have let him play on the inside.
Yeah, that's a pretty good bump right there, too. But
Cheesemakers get the ball back. They'll move right to left with 1:23 left here in the first half. Cheesemakers need a score. It's been a while. Left wing, Wetzel. They try to overload the near side on that 2-3 zone. Don't get much out of it, so they go Bartline on the right wing. Bartline around a high screen, a lot of dribbling. Free throw extended, going to jump left side and hit. That was just NBA 1-on-1 or 1-on-4, but the Cheesemakers got it to fall, and they needed it. Right wing going to jump it up. Newport on the way. It got nothing but glass. Bartline with a rebound, outlet to begin. Crossover dribble, moves to the top of the key. Backdoor pass to Keener. Falling away from 7. It's no good. Offside. Ginger puts it up. Fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Good position by Danny on that backside. Read that miss well.
They say Nigel Shockey told me this. He was both of our basketball coaches at 2 different towns.
A ways back there.
Nigel Shockey always said that if you shoot the ball from one baseline, 75% of the time, if it doesn't go in, it'll go to the far side rather than come back at you as a shooter. And Ginger did a nice job on the backside, screening off the boards, knowing that ball had a 3/4 of a chance coming to him.
Yeah, maybe Dan was listening to Nigel, too.
Maybe he was.
Back in diapers.
Everybody would listen to Nigel. Actually, Dan's dad probably listened to Nigel, too, and he got both free throws. And out will come Begin with the 2 fouls. Bloom back in with 42 seconds left. Tillamook builds their lead back to 10 at 31-21.
Good first half for Ginger. That's 7 points.
Yes, sir. Conklin, right wing, waits, gonna drive. Stop there, Bloom on him. Kicks it back out on the left side to Ashard. Ashard gonna work left to right around the top of the key with 25 seconds left in the half. Cheesemakers, a little bit confused. They're in a man-to-man.
I think
now they drop to a zone.
Matching zone. Whoa.
Conklin kicks off left side. 3-pointer on the way. It's no good. Tipped once. Swipe. Bartline high in the air for the rebound. Outlet long to Ginger with 6 seconds. Ginger stops from 7. Good! In the last 2 seconds of the first half, Ginger hits and the Cheesemakers lead 33-21. Great first half by Dan Ginger. But they weren't ready to play against Philomath, and they certainly have been tonight as they lead by 12 coming into the second half. Bartline, right wing, almost lost it, got it back again down the lane, jumps it up and in. If nothing else happens, you might as well shoot. Bartline gets a 2.
Boy, he can create a shot, can't he?
Banged his face on the shoulder of Conklin on the way by, but he'll be all right. Conklin going to go down the lane, scoop to the hoop. He lost it. Ball hit the ground on the rebound. Now quick outlet down the floor, lays it up and scores. Nice shot, or nice drive by the Cheesemakers. Wetzel. 37-21, largest lead of the ball game.
Boy, good start to the second half.
16-point lead.
Newport's going to try a little weave here.
And I'm not sure Tillamook is extending on them, although I'd let Newport weave all they want out there.
Right, because they're about 40 feet from the basket.
Just underway, second half. Tillamook in a 2-3 zone again to start the second half. Will they try to trap? No, they go baseline to Torlin. Torlin going to drive. He missed the shot. Rebound tipped out. Bartline chase it down in backcourt. Out of backcourt, he goes left side to Begin. Begin looking for Wetzel. Can't find him, so he goes right to Bartline. Bartline looks, goes high post. Keenert. Keenert dumps it low, but is tipped out of bounds. It'll be Newport ball.
It was hard to tell whether Newport tipped that away or whether it came off one of our hands.
I'm not sure the official knew either, but the Cheesemakers turned and started walking the other way. Conklin, left side, looks baseline for Torlin. But Bartline and Keenert keep an eye on him. Keenert playing the center this time of the 2-3 zone. Down the lane, baseline pass. Torlin got it in deep, laid it up. He missed it, got his own rebound again. Going to force it up. He's fouled this time. He was fouled last time too, but they didn't call it. This time he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. The foul, I believe, is going to be on Keenert. We'll see. Oldenkamp was there as well. No, it'll be Blaine, and it'll be his first.
Yep.
So Torlin goes to the line. The senior, as they all are.
Torlin looks like one of those just good athletes.
Yep.
Not real big, not real tall, but just good athletic body. Moves well out there.
He's 6'4", very well proportioned. Second free throw on the way. He missed it, but the rebound comes down to Iverson, and Iverson threw it away, but it goes right back to Newport. He laid it up and in. Darren Palmer walked into an easy bucket there in his 37-24 three-point trip. That trip down for Newport. Tillamook with the ball. Bartline stepped through, hit Oldenkamp right in the face. Going to be a whistle and a foul by Conklin from the backside. He's called on the push.
No, number 3. Boy, it looked like it.
Darren Palmer is going to get called for the foul. Conklin saying, "What did I do?" Palmer now saying, "On me?" Either way, Cheesemaker's fortunate there. They run the inbound play from underneath their own basket, try to go to Oldenkamp inside, can't find him, try to post Bartline, not him either. So they kick out Bartline, left side, back to begin. Pumps for three, back to Bartline. Bartline going to drive, double team, stop, step through, going to shoot. Good!
Oh, my.
Oh, pretty shot by Andrew Bartline.
Boy, Bartline is 6 for 6 from two-point range.
15-point lead. Torland, baseline, 18-footer. It's no good. Begin outlet to Wetzel. Wetzel on the breakaway down the floor, lays it up, slapped the backboard. Should have been a tee. Long outlet to Iverson to the other end, lays it up and in.
That's just classic cherry picking right there.
41-26, Cheesemakers. Wetzel, right side. It should have been a technical foul because you cannot slap the backboard even though the ball went in. With the ball, Wetzel on the baseline left. Wetzel back to Bartline, hands to begin, and the Cheesemakers set the offense against the 2-3 zone. Bartline, baseline, Wetzel. Wetzel shoots the three. Good!
Oh, pretty.
Boy, that was a nice, smooth release, and it's the largest lead of the ball game at 18 for the Cheesemakers. 5 minutes left to play in the third. Left wing, Conklin for three. He answers. 44,
here we go.
29, lighten it up right now to start the second half. Bartline looked for a three, but goes to Oldenkamp on top. Left side, Wetzel, pump fake, he'll drive baseline. Tough shot, the leaner, no good. Iverson with a backside rebound. Made a tougher shot out of that than he needed, and Newport comes down with the ball, trailing by 15. Left wing, it's Layton into the ball game. Hands off Conklin. Cheesemakers extend. And right down the lane, open baseline. Torland lost it off his hip. Cheesemakers get it back to Wetzel. Wetzel, Keenert, crossover, drives, kicks off. Bartline down the whole lane, scoops, and he's fouled. He'll shoot two.
Boy.
The Cheesemakers confused that trip down defensively last time. I think half of them were in a man. The other half were in a zone because as Palmer went by him, they just watched.
They just watched, and then Torland was wide open on the baseline, and he looked away before he got the ball and bounced off his chest.
Bartline will go to the line to shoot two. Second team foul on Newport. It'll be on Iverson, his second personal. Ginger will check back in. Oldenkamp will sit down. Tillamook using a four-man rotation right now. Three sophomores at the end of the bench as they've gotten a lot of playing time already tonight. In that JV game, Matt Bryant, 14 points in the game. And the second free throw bounces off the cable. And so it's whistled dead. 55, or make that 45-29. Cheesemakers, 16-point lead again. Iverson down the lane, flips it off to Conklin. Conklin going to shoot from 17. He's still 0 from the inside the three.
He just needs to stay behind the arc.
Bartline behind his back. Scores again. Oh, he's athletic. 47-29.
19 for Bartline now.
18-point Tillamook lead. With the ball, left side, Conklin. Oh, you can just tell that Bartline's feeling it now, too.
He's looking to shoot.
Three-pointer right wing is good by Layton. Layton hits from the outside. Cuts it back to 15 with 3:30 left, third period. Wetzel on the right wing. Looks for the baseline. Hands finally to Bartline. Bartline pump fake. Had Keenert. Wasn't patient enough to wait there. To the left wing, begin to Bartline. Inside to Keenert now. He steps through. Hard to the hole and gets two. Nice power move by Blaine that time. 49-32 Tillamook. Layton with the ball, crossover dribble, right down the lane he goes to the baseline, kicks off, Conklin shoots the three again, up and
5 for 5.
49-35, 15 points in the game, all 15 from outside the three. Keenert fouled from behind, that'll be number 3 on Iverson. That'll be the third team foul as well in the second half. Not a shooter. Tillamook will have it underneath their own basket with 2:50 left to play in the third.
Boy, it's an entertaining game.
Oh, yes.
Very entertaining, and it's cleaned up a lot. You look at the turnovers. There's only been a couple this period. A lot of good passing, good shooting.
Turnovers, fouls, they're both down here in the second half. Bartline hands off to begin. Johnny hasn't scored a lot, but has done a very nice job controlling the pace. Inside, Keenert going to jump it up, partially deflected. Comes down to Newport. Outlet to Layton. Layton left side, scoop to the hoop. Tough shot. It was a prayer, and it went in. 12-point game. Newport can put points up in a hurry as well. 49-37. Bartline left side. Looks inside, stops. Back out on top to begin. Begin with 2:15 left. Keenert traveled, no call. Cross court, Wetzel comes up with it. Back to Keenert in the middle of the key. Jump hook, but he lost control of it before it got there. Came up way short. Newport down with the ball, trailing by 12. 2 minutes left in the third. Three-pointer left wing, Layton, no good, but a long rebound right side to Crow. He jumps from 15 and hits. So Crow banks it off the glass, and it's a 10-point game. 49-39, and Tillamook asked for timeout. Welcome back, Cheesemakers inside. Great pass from Keener to Ginger for two. Dumped it down low, a little high-low action, gets a 12-point lead back for the Cheesemakers. Conklin goes to the floor, ball kicks out, Layton, baseline jumper, 15, bounces 3 times, doesn't go, rebound, tipped out, Newport comes up with it. Top of the key, left wing, gonna drive, stop, double team, kicks it back out, left side to Crow. Crow throws it back in off the heel of the Cheesemakers. Johnny begin, and it'll be Newport ball on the far side. Newport will bring it in. Tillamook by 12. 1:04 left to play in the third. Crow, left-handed dribble, going to drive down the lane all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in. Beat Bartline man-to-man on the outside. It's a 10-point game again, 51-41. And Tillamook throws it away. Unforced error on the near end with under a minute left to play in the third period.
Boy, Newport's gotten some good production from their bench guys, and they're, in that first half it was basically 2 guys scoring. This quarter a lot different.
Conklin going to make the move down the lane. He scoops to the hole and scores his first 2-pointer of the ball game. 51-43. Cheesemakers 18-point lead has gone down to 8. Inside Bartline, he's hammered. He'll shoot 2. We'll see who the foul's going to be on. They're going to talk about it.
Well, nice little spin move and kept his balance really well there.
It'll be on Crow. Number 21, I believe that'll be 4. It is.
Yeah. And he has 2, 4, 6, 8 points, so been a contributor.
In for him will be Jake Ashard, who hasn't done a lot offensively.
Hasn't taken a shot.
Ding, ding, ding. That's the understatement alarm going off.
Yeah.
He's done nothing offensively. And so Crow going to sit down. Ashard comes in.
Bartline can make 2 free throws here.
Bartline hits the first free throw. 52-43 can put the lead back to double digit for the Cheesemakers. Free throw is good. 53-43, Bartline with 20 in the game, 21 in the game. 25 seconds left, third period. Layton, right wing to Conklin. Conklin, Cheesemakers in the zone. Switching zone on the far side. It's a matchup man-to-man. Layton down the lane, tough shot, doesn't get it to go. Rebound, whistle, foul going to be on Layton. Cheesemakers, that'll be the 5th team foul. They'll have the ball out in backcourt with 8.6 seconds remaining in the third period.
Boy, we only picked up 1 foul that quarter.
Yeah, 5 fouls. That's the 5th called on Newport. So 8 seconds left. Begin. To the top of the key. Crossover. Going to drive right side to the hole. Offensive foul. He would have been fine if he'd have stopped and just shot it from there.
I was going to say, just pull up and shoot that 10-footer.
But he leaned in.
Third foul on Johnny.
Drew the offensive foul. He got 2 early. He played for a long time without picking up his third. He just did. 3 seconds left. Newport in backcourt with the ball. Down the floor, picked off by Bartline. Bartline down the lane, scoops and scores! Our running leader just flips it in the air and scores at the buzzer. At the end of 3, the Cheesemakers lead by 12, 50. There are a lot of shots going in, and they did. 55-43, Tillamook leads by 12. As they did at the end of the first half. And Newport controls to start the final period of play. Crow back into the ball game with 4 fouls. Down the lane, Asker off to Conklin. Conklin going to stop and shoot. Top of the key. It's no good. Keenert fights it away. Cheesemakers outlet quickly to the middle. Wetzel right wing to Bartline. Bartline back to Wetzel. Reverses left side to begin. Johnny with the ball against that 2-3 zone. To Keener. Down low. He lays it up and in.
Ginger just sneaking along down there.
Ginger running the baseline. Again, the second great feed by Keener.
13 for Ginger now.
Baseline. Inside. Going to jump. Now Crow. 15. No three-pointer. Kick far side. Rebound comes up. Newport keeps it alive. Rebound tip. Bartline comes out with it. Cheesemakers by 14. 57-43. They have the ball begin down the floor, top of the key. Back to Bartline. Bartline left side to Wetzel. 7 minutes left in the game. Wetzel on top to Bartline. Crossover down the lane. 7-footer. In and out, no good. Begin has the ball tipped away. Going to be Newport ball. That's Bartline's first miss from 2 tonight. On top, Conklin for 3. It's no good.
One.
Ginger with a backside rebound. That's Conklin's first miss from 3. Saved back out of bounds, all the way out on top. Cheesemaker's going to get it back.
That's some up and down action, isn't it?
6:36 left to play. 57-43. Tillamook. This is a style of ball Tillamook would love to play all year long. Begin. Right wing, tipped out of bounds, saved back in, goes right to Newport through Tillamook's hands. Newport gets it back, saves it on top. Little wrap ball going on now. To Torland, Cheesemakers with a turnover. Baseline pass, Conklin returns the favor.
Oh my.
Just flat through to the end wall.
Nobody looking.
Cheesemakers get the ball back. It'll be Begin. Cheesemakers could afford to use a little time off the clock this trip down.
9 turnovers apiece after that wild start. Pretty decent number.
Wetzel, bounce pass out on top to Bartline. Bartline, pump fake right, hands right. Gets it back. Going to drive down the lane. Kicks off to Begin. He'll shoot the 3. Good!
Barely crawled in.
That was a big shot for the Cheesemakers, who lead by 17, and Newport travels in backcourt. 60-43, a game that seesawed and gone down to 8 points after being an 18-point Tillamook lead. Tillamook now has built that lead back to 17. 5:45 left to play in the game. And Newport asked for timeout. 60-43 Tillamook, 5:45 left. We'll be back in 1 minute. Bartline 2. Walking back is play back in quickly, and as this game would have it, that's 2 buckets you missed. Bartline on the inbound play got an easy one, and then on the other end, Layton got one. Cheesemakers get it back down to Keener, who lays it up and in.
Nice feed by Johnny Begin.
64-45, 19-point Tillamook lead. Jumper, Torland is good. It is up and down we go.
Boy,
good basketball action.
It's a track meet right now.
5 minutes left to play in the game. 17-point Tillamook lead. Begin. Baseline. Ginger. Ginger looks inside against a man-to-man defense. Back out to Begin. Johnny with the ball. Right side to Wetzel. Wetzel, left-handed drive. He's going to go down the lane. Scoops and scores! It was a prayer with a left hand, and it fell in the hole. 19-point Tillamook lead again. 66-47. Newport with the ball on the left wing. Conklin with 4.5 left to play in the game. Off to the left side to Palmer. Palmer going to drive to the free throw line and stop and shoot from 15, and it's good.
Everybody's making them.
Cheesemakers in backcourt. They could slow it down, but that just isn't their game. No. Begin. Right wing to Wetzel. Wetzel around a high screen. Free throw line. Shot. Good. The gym is on fire tonight. 68-49. On top, pump fake. Left wing, Layton. Layton going to drive down the lane as Palmer kicks it off. Leaping leaner from 15. There's a missed shot. Ginger with a rebound. Outlet to Begin. Cheesemakers will break again. Now Begin will hold up just across midcourt. Wise choice by Johnny Begin that time. Baseline to Bartline. Cheesemakers post up Ginger. Bartline now going to come around a high screen. Down the lane, hands to Keener. Keener to the hole, lays it up. Came up short. Just needed to go up strong and lay it in. The double clutch. Got the miss there with 3:20 left to play in the game. On top, down the lane, jumper from 15 is good by Palmer. 68-51.
Man, some of these guys that haven't been even taking a shot, they can't miss right now.
That was not an easy shot. Begin on the right wing. Keener almost picked off. Down the lane he goes. Scoops and scores. Finger roll to the bucket for two. 70-51 Tillamook. Back to a 19-point lead. Equals the largest lead of the game. Conklin left side. He can't get a three up, and he's tired. He just planted himself in a spot out there, and a whistle and a foul and a push. That's only the third team foul against Tillamook. It'll be Begin's fourth, though, I believe. Johnny Begin called with the bump. Into the ball game will come Tristan Metcalf. He's a 5'11 sophomore. He's a good one, too. Conklin's going to sit down, as is Marcus Luther, as Newport has 6 guys on the floor. That's cheating.
I think Newport just threw in the towels.
I think they did.
These are a bunch of JV kids right here, as is most of our squad out there, or at least a couple of them.
Matt Bryant into the ball game. Jumper Torland, three-pointer, no good. Luke Oldenkamp with the offside rebound. Outlet to the right wing. Wetzel. Wetzel on top with 2.5 left to play. Baseline to Taylor. Taylor Bloom with the ball. Around the top of the key, waits, looking cutter. There's Bartline. Bartline on the right side. Inside, top move for two. He hung on the baseline right and then slid through a gap, and the Cheesemakers lead by 21. Left baseline, Torland, good from 18. 72-53. Cheesemakers. Brady Lusby gets ready to come in, as does Dan Seaholm. 2 minutes left to play in the game. Bartline crossover baseline to Bryant, inside check from behind, and he's fouled by Torland. Nice feed by Andrew Bartline. Matt Bryant, 6'8", sophomore. And I'm telling you, the kid can play. You look how far he's come since last year at this time. He will get better and better. Cheesemakers will be sad to see him go a couple years from now. Andrew Bartline will come out after this free throw by Matt Bryant. Free throw on the way. Nice release. He had 14 in the JV game. He's got 1 here. Also in the JV game, Rodriguez had 8. Dorsey has 9. Dan Seaholm had 4.
Well, Bartline leaves with 27 points tonight.
27 for Bartline, and what a night shooting he had. We'll recap that in the postgame show, as he lit it up tonight, as have many people here. Bryant, second free throw on the way. Pretty release again. He made that look pretty. 19-point Tillamook lead. On top of the ball is Palmer. Palmer gives it up and gets it back. Left side, Seifert. Seifert around a high screen. Three-pointer on the right wing by Metcalf. It is no good. It hit the wire. It'll be Cheesemakers' ball. Minute and 40 left to play. Cheesemakers. Dan Seaholm out of backcourt. Right wing to Lusby. Brady with the ball around the screen. Goes to the top of the key, and he travels. Cheesemakers will bring Kevin Croulier into the ball game, and Josh Rodriguez as well, as Rodriguez and Croulier a senior. 1:27 left to play. Left-handed dribble to the baseline, crossover, stops, Seifert, check, jump ball, as Matt Bryant gets the block, and the alternating possession will go to Tillamook.
You know, for the pace of tonight's game, there's only been 9 total fouls called here this half. Nobody's in the bonus.
That's good.
Clean.
That's a good basketball game.
And of this half, there's only been about 4 or 5 turnovers by each team as well.
Josh Rodriguez, very quick, comes out of backcourt with the ball, crossover dribble. Part of that good sophomore class. Backcourt, backdoor pass, Croulier can't get it off to Bryant. He missed it. Rebound comes out to Seaholm. Seaholm, it's kicked into backcourt, and it'll be Newport ball.
I think a soccer game broke out there.
It looked like it was going to be a rugby game for a short while, but then
volleyball and a couple other things.
The ball hit the ground, and then there was some kicking going on. Left-handed dribble. Palmer jumps from 6. He missed it, got his own rebound, put it up. He missed it again. Rebound comes out. Palmer gets it one more time. Baseline right with the ball, cutting down the lane. Seifert, he's fouled by Prelier. And Seifert will go to the line. There have not been many free throws shot this second half, but he'll get to shoot a pair. So the Cheesemakers 74-53 are going to win this and go to 2-1, and this is a quality win at home against a team that was 3-0 coming in.
Well, and again, it's good coming off a game where we didn't play well. It's good to watch us respond to that.
Yes. Newport can't get it in and finally bounces it off the knee of Matt Bryant. He smiles and they start again. In the corner, Rodriguez tips it out of bounds.
This group plays hard.
Oh, this group is quick, too.
They can motor out there.
We're going to see fast basketball for the next 3 years, I'll guarantee you that. And it's fun to watch, as tonight has been. Like a whole different team than what we saw last Friday night. Right side with the ball. Round to high screen. Stott now going to drive down the lane. Fouled by Bryant. Took a swing and got a hack out of it. And to the line now will go Jake Ashard. Ashard will shoot free throws, but Tillamook leads by 19 with 38 seconds left. So you can write this down as a win in the books for the Tillamook Cheesemakers.
Yeah, and really, we led wire to wire.
Yeah.
We put a lead together early and have maintained, got down to 7, 8 points, something like that, but have maintained a good lead the whole game.
It got down to 5 in the second quarter, but no closer than 6 in the second half. 1 out of 2 free throws. Lusby gets the ball right wing, in trouble, hands off to Prelier. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot free throws.
This last 30 seconds may take a while.
Yeah, it certainly could, although I thought we were at 30 seconds when we were at that end of the floor.
Yeah.
A little bit slow on the start there, apparently, and we're going to shoot 1-on-1. Cheesemakers, 74 points in the ball game. They scored 77 against Marist, although it sure felt like more in this game because of how they got the shots in the air and they fell. Their shooting percentage, second half, should be pretty decent. Prelier missed it, but Bryant with a rebound. Oh, he's fouled, no call. Ball tipped out, and the foul is going to be on Newport Palmer. So with 25 seconds left, Prelier going to shoot again. Yeah, this group's going to get their money's worth while they're in there.
They're all going to get in the scorebook, aren't they?
Seaholm, Rodriguez, Prelier, Lusby, and Matt Bryant. Prelier goes to the line again. Again, we know that power is out in Rockaway Beach, or at least it was. Free throw good. As a good cheer goes up for the senior from Tillamook. Kevin, a 5'9" senior. Second free throw on the way is good. Gets both of them, has 2 points in the game, and a 22-point Tillamook lead. Palmer on top, left side, throws it out of bounds. Newport, I don't think they expected this as well. Philomath in their league beat the Cheesemakers by 20 last week. I think Newport at 3-0 expected to come in here and pick this one up pretty easy. Ball stolen in backcourt, laid up, missed it. Rebound comes down to Newport again. They throw it up and in. Cheesemakers get it back with 8 seconds left, up by 20. Seaholm down the lane. Hands to Bryant, lost it. Rodriguez gets it back, and that's the end of the ball game. 76-56 will be the final. Cheesemakers